Thanks, Mike. Mike Malone, everyone. All right, our next presenter is a special guest. He's a stand-up comedian who hails from Tuam in County Galway, and you might know him from playing Father Damo on the show Father Ted. So please give a warm Irish-American writers and artists welcome to Joe Rooney.
Hello, how are you? Yeah, well, I just arrived over from Ireland yesterday, and it's just great to be here in New York because I have 2 young children back in Ireland, and it's just great to get away from them, so thanks. I have 2 children. When we found out we were having our first child, we decided we wouldn't find out if it was going to be a boy or a girl, and it's 5 now. We're trying to have a look, so I'll have a look later. So when I get back, yeah, obviously. So, and that's great to get away from the kids. I think too many parents these days are just hands-on. They won't let the kids out of their sight. You know, when I was growing up, our parents just told us to get out of the house at 9 o'clock and not come back till 6 in the evening. The only fear parents had when I was growing up, especially mothers, was the fear of a plastic bag being near the children. Did you have that here as well? Yeah. So the kids would be all playing in the living room, and your mother would come in. She'd be like, "Oh my God, a plastic bag! They could have all smothered. Oh my heart, God!" Now go on out and play on the road. Go on, yeah. Go up to Dirty Willie's house and play outside there. Yeah. He'd be a local character, Dirty Willie. Just be a fella who never washed. Anyway, yeah. So, but yeah. So I suppose the reason I'm here, I'm going off to Wisconsin tomorrow to do an Irish festival, and I travel around doing a lot of Irish festivals. Like, emigration, I suppose, has been such a normal thing in Ireland that we used to, when the All-Ireland final was on, the commentator, Micheál O'Meara-Hertig, would commentate on the match, and whenever a player had the ball, he'd tell you about his cousins who were off in Australia, or an uncle who was on the mission in Africa, or something like that. So you'd be listening to the match, and it'd be like, "There's Pádraig Flynn on the ball. His uncle is working on a building site over in the Bronx. It's a goal!" And this fella over in the Bronx probably didn't have a green card, didn't want anyone to know he was over there. Micheál the Snitch O'Meara-Hertig was that commentator's name, actually, yeah. But it's different now. There's young people emigrating from Ireland, but they're often like they're in the Middle East, and they're engineers and they're teachers or wherever. They're in Australia. It's not like years ago when my parents, brothers and sisters emigrated. They went off somewhere in the UK. They had a hard time. The Irish weren't treated very well, and they, you know, you'd see them in a pub now in some place like Manchester or Glasgow, singing about going back home to Ireland, and they'd be half pissed, you know, drunk. Obviously, pissed is different here, isn't it? Yeah. Anyway, and they'd be like, "If I had the wings of a sparrow, I'd fly back to the town of Athlone." The wings of a sparrow. You know, this fellow's about 200 pounds. The wings of a Boeing 747 wouldn't get him off the ground. It's full of porter, you know. But it's not like that these days. These people who've emigrated recently, they're the first generation of Irish people who probably won't be able to give out to their children about how poor they were growing up. They will be, you know, because I could do that to my kids. My father definitely did it to me. I remember asking him for a new pair of football boots, and he nearly hit the roof. He was like, "What? What do you want? A new pair of football boots? In my day, we had no shoes at all. We had no legs in my day. You had to walk to school on your arse. If you had legs, you were a Protestant." That's why they did all the marching, showing off their legs. So, yeah, these generation of Irish people will be the first people who won't be able to sing songs about growing up in poverty. Songs like, I don't know if you know, there's a song called "Dublin in the Rare Old Times," about growing up in poverty in Dublin. They will have to sing a song called "Dublin during the Celtic Tiger wealthy times." And when they're old people and they're singing at a wake or a wedding, they'll be up at the mantelpiece, they'll be like, "Raised on skinny lattes in a Dublin shopping mall, wearing Ralph Lauren and Tommy Hilfiger, texting OMG and LOL. that's what they'll have to do. So because things have changed back in Ireland now, and it's a disgrace. The worst thing is that we're turned our back on the potato. It's terrible. We're eating paninis and spaghetti and pasta and whatever. If there was a potato blight now, no one would care. It's true. If there was a basil blight, we'd be banjaxed altogether. People would go, no pesto, that's it, I'm emigrating. I'm going off to America again. And everyone's drinking wine now over in Ireland. They've turned their back on Guinness as well, just drinking wine. Now there's one thing, it's fine drinking wine, but there's one thing that's no point in asking Irish people to do. It's when the waiter comes up and pours a little bit and you have to taste the wine. There is no point in asking Irish people to taste the wine. We're going to drink it no matter what it tastes like. It's alcohol. We're not going to say no. I'm sure in France, they're tasting the wine going, no, no, what is this? No, 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 I do not like it. No, no, no. You insult me. I piss on your mother's cabbage. Irish people are, no, yes, I like it. It smells, I'm getting diesel. It smells like diesel, gas. Yeah. Wellington's, horse manure. Yes, I like it, yeah. I think it's a Cork grape. Yeah. Irish, yeah, we don't like to complain. Irish people don't like to complain. I don't know what it's like here, but definitely if we go to a restaurant and the food isn't good, we don't complain. We just whisper to each other. The waiter comes up, is everything okay? Yes, it's lovely, yeah. The minute he's gone, my God, Mara, the food is shite here, isn't it? It's not even what I ordered. I eat it anyway, you know.